It's Week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks lengthy corner.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle.
Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Air. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. He's at the 30, 10, 5. And just not quite enough gas in the tank. Down to the 4-yard line, but still a sensational effort.
There's no doubt that the defense has to hold their poise after that type of a big return against them. But the only person probably more upset than them, the return guy. He didn't get it all the way to the end zone. Going that far, you know he's really upset.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, Murray. 39 yards there, a big one.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert it along with it. They'll take an 8-7 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap?
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Isaiah Simmons able to record his 4th sack of the season.
They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. In the first quarter, what did they do?
The great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that, Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Triple foul. Roughing the passer.
So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give him a fresh set of...
Touchdown, Seahawks! Noah Fant, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Throwing again, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, still in the first half here, a long way to go.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Wentz now on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. And look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Wentz's throw into the hands of Lockett.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They run behind center with Connor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 31, Wentz, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. They'll run here with Connor. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Carson Wentz, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. This is the tight end fan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Murray. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches the lead out to 8. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. It's caught, block it. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Caught by the tight end, Ertz.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Connor on the read option.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football. Also, not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An option handoff given to Connor.
They juked him.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. first and 10 is Cardinal.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 21.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are back within a couple of the lead.
Prater on to add the extra point.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker, Ethan.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle's offense returns to the field. We get a look at Noah Fant now.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
To throw once more on second and 10. Murray. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Murray going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DJ Moore with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And this is going to be called. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. To throw is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now Wentz. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. It sort of looks like they start some fighting there in this series, because it seems like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, it's Wentz.
And they're going to get him.
He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Prater's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before that.
He's got him in, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
On 1st down, Wentz. It's complete to Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Wentz.
Returning right back to Lockett.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering. It's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. Here's Murray from midfield. Going right back to Fant. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the third down. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you want to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the purse.
Now we see Noah Fant as he helps bring this offense back onto the field.
And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the... So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down, Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Murray to air it out again. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end. That's a catch he should have made.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Throwing now is Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Moore, an 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that puts their lead up even further. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Inside the 20.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Well, Seattle's offense returns to the field.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Well, familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were going to fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're back up, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Wentz running right on the option here.
And he's got some space here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a draw play. This is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Dances by at the 20. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Robbie Anderson, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals are able to at least get one score back.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. And so far, solid, and we're still in the third quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
They'll try to make it more here on this drive. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Murray with a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Wentz now on 1st down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the third quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love it.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. And he did just that.
The convention tells us it's time for him to get the gas a little bit, right? Singles team because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points, before this game is over.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So out now come the Cardinals.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Finding Ertz here on the out route. And he'll be out right at the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Wentz. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
He's going to get this complete here to Lockett.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray.
That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Murray's throw into the hands of Fan.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 19 yards away.
And the Seahawks are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour on here in the fourth. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter.
To throw is Wentz.
Locates Ertz going across the middle.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Wentz to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Wentz to throw again.
Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Wentz. Caught by the tight end, Ertz.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
To throw, it's Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and they will remain well behind. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Murray to air it out again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On first and 10, here's Wentz. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Zach Ertz has it complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Wentz again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Prater for the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better.
He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this